Salad.
Estaba ahí buscando. Guess, let's see. Say no, okay. I guess.
Stay close, I man.
Can you? Oh yeah.
What's up, boy? Boy.
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 Yeti.
Oh, we on the Yeti now. Nah, me. We on the Yeti. I got my mask ready. What you think? I don't rock steady. Oh, okay. That's right. So this is, in my own words, I can't see it. I can't see it. Real talk. The early days. Let's put this in.
Tune in. Black Care Party presents the Real Talk Show, where we talk about friendship, love, and purpose. Friendship has everything to do with aura. Love is a more, and purpose is about saving time. I am your host. I am JRX36. Let's get that name changed. Welcome to the Taboo Free Talk Show, where we talk about anything and everything. I am your host, Crown Jules. Alexandra Blockton. Feature guest, D Steezy. And our number one panelist, Camille Terry.
You wildin'.
Tune in. Black Hair Party presents the Real Talk Show, where we talk about friendship, love, and purpose. Friendship has everything to do with aura. Love is a more, and purpose is about saving time. I am JRX36. This is an All Ages Alliance production.
Keep practicing. Good job.
Today on the Taboo Free Talk Show, today on the Real Talk Show, we're going to talk about love.
Love.
We are about to take a journey through a dating app. So let's go.
Okay.
Hop on the magic carpet.
P.
Here we go.
You
so
know.
Let's talk about love. All of you love birds out there, seeking love and connection, seeking a significant other. Let's see how it's done.
Let's see how.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna have your head down this whole time?
Let's see.
Come on.
Let's talk about this young lady.
Okay.
Oh, this young lady prefers that only upgraded members message her. Let's go ahead and continue to see what it means.
She a gold digger or is she a gold digger? You tell me. I mean, is it wrong to only want to date an upgraded member? What does that even mean? To her, it might mean she's just looking for someone who's serious about this. But seriously looking into a committed relationship or seriously looking into, an intimate situationship?
Okay, so she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She has 8 pictures. She's 48 years old.
Filters? No filters?
I won't give you her location. She's 5'8". For her profession, she has other. She has an associate's degree, single, wants a relationship, seeking a man for long term. Blue
Okay.
eyes, blonde hair, female, thin body, Christian, Caucasian. Let's read
Okay.
her about. So I'm still here waiting for Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now. They say love is blind because the only time we fall in love is when we're blinded. When you fall in love too fast, you think you know their dreams, but you just know their plans. You think you know their heart, but you just know their mind. You think you know their past, but you just know parts. Let the right person show you that they're the right person. Don't just give away your trust, let someone earn it. It's amazing to fall in love with someone quickly, the adrenaline rush, but why would you want to fall for someone you don't know is going to be there to catch you? We don't just find a huge tree with beautiful fruits and flowers overnight. It takes time. No matter how much water you give it or sunlight, it takes time to grow the beautiful fruit and flowers. So neither can a relationship. It takes time. Because remember, you cannot eat the fruit the same day you plant the seed. And on the flip side, don't make someone fall in love with you if you don't know how to love them. Because they won't question you, but they will question love. Being in love isn't a mood, it's a commitment, even after your mood changes. Not something you can figure out in a month. Okay?
Wow, that's very poetic. And I just realized that I already did a box in a box on this show. So we just doing it again. You're gonna get a new perspective on an old topic. Now, how new the perspective will be, I don't know, because it may not be that new, because I'll probably say a lot of the same things I said last time. However, I could tell you it feels like if I'm watching it and listening to it for the first time again. Maybe not the first time, maybe like the first and a half time, whatever that means.
A little bit more details about this individual, and then we'll get into their about section. Okay, so not a smoker, social drinker, not into drugs, somewhat ambitious, doesn't have kids, doesn't want kids. This person's a Pisces. They have a dog. They consider themselves a free thinker. They have a car. They don't have a second language, and their longest relationship is over 5 years, less than 10. Interests: watching movies, bowling, golf, getting out on a nice day. Conversation starters: I want the real deal. Ask me out, plan the date. Let's talk about what your typical day looks like, where you see yourself in 5 years.
Take me out, plan a date, where you see yourself in 5 years, straight to the point. Like, yo, let's get down to business. Now, I mean, if you're serious about this, you'll do all of that. And that's just basic instructions, you know what I mean? She knows what she wants, and if there's a gentleman that wants to approach her, then all you got to do is follow the script and don't go off script. You know what I mean? The script will be written for you, especially if you just ask. You know, you could be like, yo, can you text me the script? You know, the script of everything you expect from me and when and how and da 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 da. And you'll get it. And if you could just follow the script, you'll be straight in this situationship.
Okay. So let's get into this. Let's go line for line,
Line
bar
for
for
line,
bar.
bar for
So I'm
bar.
still here waiting for Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now.
Mhm.
Okay. So she did state that she wants a relationship, seeking a
Oh, he on level one, man. We need to go deep, Crown. We need to go deep, JRX.
man for a long-term relationship. So she's saying she wants someone that's Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now. So she's not willing to settle. Okay. That's the first message out there, not willing to settle. They say love is blind because the only time we fall is when we are blinded. Hmm. When you fall in love too fast, you think you know their dreams, but you just know their plans. Hmm. You think you know their heart, but you just know their mind.
So she separated dreams from plans. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because the dream is what you really, really want. And the plan is how you were going about achieving some other goal or some main goal. Now, you may think that you are attempting to achieve your dream, but you're really chasing something different. I get it. I get it. I hear you.
You think you know their past, but you just know parts. Okay. You think you know their past, but you just know parts. Let the right person show you that they're right person, that they're the right person. Don't just give away your trust. Let someone earn it. Okay. So it appears that this person may have been in a situation where they gave
Does respect need to be earned? I think respect ought be expected. And then if that disrespect is disrupted, then you can just disconnect.
their heart a little sooner than maybe they wanted to. It's possible that they. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's possible that they made themselves vulnerable to what they may call the wrong person, or with an individual that was saying all the right things, maybe even doing all the right things, but after a month, it all faded, and you know, this individual probably ghosted this person, which has caused this person to develop what some may call our trust issues. And I'm not saying it; she's saying it herself. So let's see where she actually brings that up. Yeah, don't just give away your trust. Let someone earn it. And that's not necessarily a bad strategy, but it is indicative of someone that has been hurt after possibly trusting someone sooner than they would have liked. Now, this person does seem to be like a hopeless romantic, which is all good. I mean, why not be a hopeless
Hopeless romantic. Maybe we shouldn't call it hopeless romantic or just a hopeful romantic.
romantic?
I gotta be
If
hopeless.
if you seek love and connection, um, it's amazing to fall in love with someone quickly, the adrenaline rush. But why would you want to fall for someone you don't know is going to be there to catch you? Makes sense. So sometimes individuals, get caught up in
Waiting when you get a
the
minute.
lust,
If you could
attraction
get me some water,
phase
please, after you're done with
um,
your doing.
of the stages of love, and leaves the other person attached. And then after that honeymoon phase, they disappear, or they cease to express the same feelings that they were in the beginning. Things change. Um, and it seems like this is what happened to this person. It looks like they just fell in love too quickly, maybe a few times, and didn't work out. And then she has this beautiful analogy of, you don't just find a huge tree with beautiful fruits and flowers overnight. It takes time. No matter how much water you give it or sunlight, it takes time to grow the beautiful fruit and flowers. Okay. So neither can a relationship. It takes time. Because remember, you cannot eat the fruit the same day you plant the seed. And on the flip side, don't make someone fall in love with you if you don't know how to love them. Okay.
And don't expect to win it all when you just practicing. You should practice to win. Every day you practice to win. And then what game you playing, because depending on what game you're playing, you might not ever lose. Or you might not lose to the end. What does it mean to lose, if you're winning every day? And that's a win. A win is a win. Practice perfect. Practice progress. Practice perfect progress. Practice your art. Practice your craft. Practice fall in love with yourself. Practice being more than just alone. Practice being alone. Practice having a friend. Practice being a friend. Practice.
So this person may have some sort of history of maybe showing love or more love than they receive. Um, because they won't question you, but they will question love. Being in love isn't a mood, it's a commitment, even after your mood changes. Not something you can figure out in a month. So I wonder how long does it take to figure out if you're in love? Do you believe in love at first sight? Or is it more like lust at first sight? I don't know, you tell me. I believe in love at first sight. Why not? If you know what you want, if you're sensitive and you can feel it, it's possible. Do you believe in love at first sight? All right, so how would you rate this profile? Do you think it's a good profile? Do you think this person will be successful in finding love? I mean, I could tell you that by reading this profile, I automatically know that this person is looking for a commitment. Now, this person's also going to play hard to get.
Which means it may look like they don't really want a relationship, so they're going to try to push you away. But that's just really an opportunity for you to be able to create the safety and security that they're probably looking for, because they may have some fear of X, Y, or Z. And you don't want to be X, Y, or Z. So just be A, plan A.
However, I know that this person is vulnerable to smooth talking. Why? Because it's happened. It's been something that's happened to her before.
Pattern.
Some smooth talker came through and said all the right things and did all the right things, and
Switch
made her
it
feel
up.
the emotion of love. Before a month, for her to even know that you can't figure it out in a month, that it takes time, is because maybe she fell in
Switch
love
it
too quick, too soon.
He got what he
Because she
wanted.
was um, thinking she knew someone's heart, when in reality she was just knowing their mind or knowing their plans, not necessarily their dreams, but their intention to maybe be intimate,
And what does that mean when someone leaves?
their intention to want to be
When they don't stay?
with them for a season, enough for a lifetime.
You got to find a big enough reason. That could be children, that could be companionship, that could be a shared passion. You got to find the right reason.
So, I mean, I would say that this person does a good job in letting potential lovers know that she's seeking a real relationship. However, I would consider it to be a red flag um, to be speaking on trust or being slow to trust. The idea of
Red flag. Why would I call it a red flag? Well, let's change the color of the flag. Let's call it a neutral flag. But I did want to make an observation because that means she has experience with that. So that's something that when she's not at her best, her attention might focus on. And that creates certain experiences that you may or may not want to deal with. You know, someone who has trust issues could be difficult to live with. But, you know, that's everyone has a fault. You just have to figure out, can you accept the faults of the person that you want to love? I said want. Is love a choice?
having to earn trust, you know, I would prefer that those thoughts would be addressed organically as you go along. You know, ideally you want to be open. However, if you've been hurt, it makes sense. I get it. But if you've been hurt, that means you might have some baggage in the form of boundaries that may be more than someone would be willing to deal with. Um, it's a challenge, you know. If you're looking for love, there's a risk, and the risk is you can get hurt, you know, and you get hurt when you fall in love, and there's no one there to catch you. Um, but overall, I would hope that someone who's potentially interested.
And when you hit the floor, it hurts. And you might not be able to get back up. And that's what kind of happens to some people. They fall in love, hit the ground, and don't get back up.
In this person will realize that this person is looking for a commitment. And in conversation starters, this person has, I want the real deal. Ask me out, plan the date. Let's talk about what your typical day looks like, where you see your life in 5 years.
Let's be on the phone. Good morning, good day. I wish I could be there with you. What are you doing? Work. Chilling. Anyway, so it's a real relationship. They want contact. They want connection throughout the day. They want this unending connection. Direct connect. That's a relationship. It's like a direct connection that you don't want to, that one or both of the parties don't want to interrupt. But when there's infidelity, that means that it's kind of like, let me disconnect right now real quick. I'll be right back. And then, you know, it's like, so it's this connection thing.
You know,
So it's hard to trust people who don't value connection. You know, that's at the core of this. It's hard to trust people that don't value connection. You know, and is it really trust? And then when you say trust, is there like what's the fear? You know, and that from now I'm switching it from that mentality, that perspective. So there's a perspective that is looking at it with those thoughts. Can't trust that person, you know? Maybe because I don't understand them. Maybe because what they do appears to be different than what they say. And it's all perspective, you know, and then some people act on those perspectives. What are you gonna act on?
let's move on to the next. Okay,
Would
okay,
you want
okay.
to
Let's go
be
with
would you
someone
want to
that
marry
is
her,
younger.
or you would want to know more?
Let's see someone that doesn't.
Love at
Okay, right
first
here.
sight.
31 years old. Tagline is life is an occasion, rise to it. 5 feet tall, project director, and that has a master's degree. Single, wants to date, but nothing serious. Seeking a man for dating. Brown eyes, black hair, female, average body, Christian, black. The About Me section. In pursuit of happiness and success, I enjoy shopping and traveling to new places. Lifestyle, no smoking. Social drinker, no drugs, very ambitious. Doesn't have kids and is undecided / open to having kids. Gemini, doesn't have pets, is a professional, has a car, doesn't have a second language. Longest relationship is over 1 year, less than 5 years. Interest, music, travel, investment, shopping, and reading. Conversation starters, anything appropriate. Please do not send me anything inappropriate or indicative of inappropriateness because you will be blocked immediately. Okay.
She's serious
One,
about that.
2, 3, 4, 4 pictures.
Immediately.
Okay, so this is a short about me section. In pursuit of happiness and success, I enjoy shopping and traveling to new places. And this person does state that they're ambitious, that they're not looking to date. I mean, they're not looking for anything serious, but they do want to date. Okay, I mean, the profile seems appropriate. The about me seems appropriate for the expressed interest.
Sounds like that person got a goal. They know where they want to go. There's a place in life where they want to be. And they know that they got to be in the right party. Because you could just meet like it's good to be in connection with people. Like she doesn't want to develop a permanent connection. So it's like you can just connect here, connect there, and it doesn't have to even be intimate. These could be just like superficial connections, where then you could just connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect until you find the right connection. And the idea is that you'll know immediately the moment that you connect, you'll feel it, you'll know. And when you know, and you put all your effort and energy to maintaining that connection. Now, the challenging part is when the other person doesn't feel the same thing you feel, or doesn't know the same thing that you think you know. And then that's when then there could be this push, pull, tug of war going on in the relationship, where it's like a withdraw, pursue, situationship.
Interest. So at this point, it's just a matter if you click. Conversation starters, anything appropriate. So, what would be the appropriate way to
Once a click,
start a conversation with this person? Well, obviously nothing serious. I mean, if you are looking for a serious relationship, this wouldn't be the person that you want to message. This person's clearly saying from the beginning that they just want to chill. They just want to let's call it friendship, companionship.
Now, some of you are attracted by that. It appears to be like a challenge or whatever, but just know, like everything else, risk and reward. You risking your time for a reward that may not ever come. And if it does, then you kind of got to deal with it. That you got to make sure that's what you really want, because then you get it, and then you can't just put it back, can you? I guess some people just put it back. Don't they call that the D word? Guess you could. No judgment. We all make mistakes, and a mistake could be made in choosing a person or letting a person choose you, especially given the circumstances, to the degree that you're in survival versus thriving.
Not love. And it seems that if you're living in your purpose, it would make this a much better connection. And they're not necessarily looking for an overtly sexual guy. And by overtly sexual, I mean one that would feel comfortable enough to send inappropriate pictures of themselves or inappropriate conversations. And I guess by inappropriate would be like maybe sexual conversations. This person's into music, traveling, investing, shopping. So it looks like this person just wants to go on dates, maybe dinner and a movie, walk on the beach. Not a serious, friendly tone, not necessarily a relationship serious tone. And this person is a Gemini. Geminis are willing to be adventurous.
Friends,
So if you're looking to play around and have some fun, this seems to be like the profile that you'd want to interact with.
That's right.
Okay. I don't have anything else to say about it. And I think I'm done with reading profiles. 2 profiles for today is cool. And now we'll move on to the next segment.
Let's go.
Tune in. Black Hair Party presents the Real Talk Show, where we talk about friendship, love, and purpose. Friendship has everything to do with aura, love is more, and purpose is about saving time. I am JRX36. We have reimagined, recreated the reality that we live in.
Shout out.
We've explored ideas about friendship, love, and purpose, and we do it every day between 8 and 10 Eastern Time.
Or in the AM.
Let's go ahead and
anytime
move on to the next segment. So we're in the beginning of this show, and we're just trying to
practicing,
develop momentum, and create a pattern. So that last segment was about exploring dating profiles. And let's just keep the vibe on dating profiles. Why not? So I personally love dating sites. I prefer dating sites over social media sites such as Instagram and Facebook and the others. Plenty of Fish is one that I personally like to socialize in. And now that they have that going live option, I think it's cool, but I haven't spent as much time as I'd like on it.
I'm gonna start going live one of these days.
I'd like to actually go live on it. However, at the time,
Saying
I'd
work
rather use my time for the Real Real Talk Show. Why not, right? Now, why would I be on a dating site? Well, I think coming from the early 2000s, I used to have a profile on Mi Gente
shout out,
and Black Planet,
shout out.
and the vibe in those social media sites was different than they
Different.
are on Facebook and Instagram today.
Yeah,
Like
today.
it was like mm, you could date, you could definitely find people to hook up with or hang out with on those sites, and you could also find friends on those sites. It was like it felt it felt like real life where you like it was like a meeting place where you could find individuals that were like-minded or unlike-minded. I mean, you had it was up to you what you decided to, search through and what you wanted to pay attention to. But it didn't have that professional or the I'm gonna keep this is where my friends are at or this is where my work friends are at. It kind of felt like a neutral space to meet at. And then dating profiles today, at least Plenty of Fish, maybe the way that I interact with it, others do interact with um, POF for the sole purpose of dating, and they may be turned off by having individuals such as myself or others that are on the site for dating or for friendship purposes. But we're on here, and it is what it is.
It
I
is
think it
what
is
it is. We out here.
an interesting
Yeah,
place to
yeah.
be able to meet individuals because you can share what you want to share about yourself without it having to be personal or super personal. You don't have to have like friends or a friend list. Um, and you can choose what you want to share. You could be anonymous if you like, although I'm not sure you get much engagement if you had an anonymous website. Um, but it does allow you to it has it gives you the opportunity to describe yourself, whether it's like your eye color, your hair color, physically, um, your lifestyle choices. But it does give you the ability to showcase, present yourself. Now, back in the MySpace days and the Mi Gente page and the Black Planet days, you could actually code and hook up your website or hook up your landing
Customizing.
page with all kind of interesting HTML
Like snowflakes, fire, bouncy letters.
codes that made stars come down or tickers going across. Whatever you name it, you could do it. Now, this generation of apps don't allow for that. They're much cleaner, and by cleaner I mean they're
Less clutter,
compartmentalized. There's the
more formal, structured with clear boundaries.
demographic section with the age and your age, location, and height. Then it got work, education, and intent. Then it goes back to your physical features, and then religious orientation. So it allows you to kind of browse profiles and within a few seconds kind of see if this is someone that you were interested in having a conversation with. Um, and you can refine your search by zip code. And I guess I'm giving you an overview because this is something that I definitely want to do more of during this Real Real Talk show. It will be much more interesting when we have other co-hosts that are engaging in conversation about the specific
Or when I'm reading in the chat.
profiles. But for now, I'll use this time just to kind of talk about my personal history in dealing with dating sites. I've had some others, but I can't think about them off the top of my head. Man, I've been a part of over a few over the years. But it seems like Plenty of Fish is probably the one I spent the most time on out of all of them. Like I said, you can meet people here who want to date, people want a relationship. You can go live, you can watch other people live. You can refine the search and search people based on specifics like zip code, race, gender, all those different subcategories that I mentioned during the reading of the profile. Let's find someone else. Okay. Another person, let's see, wants to date but nothing serious. I like wants to date but nothing serious because usually the idea is that they're on here for friendship as well. So
You may not,
it doesn't have that feeling of commitment. It's just we
that tension, that tension or that vibration or that
on
frequency.
here to chill. We can be ourselves and not necessarily fear the repercussions of what family and maybe employers might say. So boom, I got another one. This
Got
person
another
has
one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures, no filters, which is kind of surprising. It's
No
not uncommon to see individuals create profiles with filters, which kind of
shouldn't be that way too much, but I guess it's all good. I mean, it's all good. It all depends what you're on here for. If you're on here for friendship, then might as well you can put all the filters you want, But I guess I could appreciate the no filters, but definitely got the angles. Got the angles. The angles. Angles always work. You know, they could be deceptive. Um, but if you're on here for friendship, who cares, right? It's not about the physical looks of the individual if you're on here for friendship. And I like to be nice. I think that it's cool to be able to give compliments to individuals. Like, why not? Like, why not compliment individuals? Why not? Some people might take offense to that, but we on a dating site, and even though you can be on a dating site for friendship purposes, I think giving compliments is cool. And if you don't have much to say on your about session, like this person got easygoing person, if you can't be honest, then please keep it moving, right? So they didn't say much, so it makes sense that it would be okay to come at them with a compliment. Why not? Now, granted, it's not like you want to be all extra with the compliment because, I mean, unless you really want to be extra, and then you can deal with the consequences about it. But if you're on here for friendship, then you can focus on like a natural compliment, like, oh, you have pretty eyes, or, pretty smile, interesting gaze, nice tattoo, that color looks nice on your skin. Oh, I see the big hoop earrings. What are you, from up north? Hey, look at that smirk. Look at them dimples. Whatever.
Whatever.
Curly hair. Tuck that tongue in, girl. Whatever it might be. She's tatted up. Interesting looking tats. So how many tats she got? I'm wondering how many tats she got. Got a couple piercings. So
Tattoos, piercing, that's all conversation starters. I mean, when people put art on their bodies, there's usually a story behind it. And most times people are more than happy to share that story. That's why they put it on their body. They want you to see it. Or they want it on their body for their own reminder, but then at the same time they know that others may be able to see it depending on the location of the tab. I get it. I get it.
Send this person a message. Oh man, under 5 feet tall. So this is under 5 feet tall, 33. Her job is being the best.
The best there ever is, the best there ever was, the best there will ever be.
College single, wants to date but nothing serious, seeking a man for hanging out. Brown eyes, mixed color hair, female, a few extra pounds, non-religious, and identifies as Hispanic, whatever that means.
Hispanic. Let's talk about wise grace. Let's talk about wealth, intelligence, initiative, sexual attraction, and emotional intelligence. Let's talk about gender, race, age, class, and ethnicity, maybe, or elitism. I don't know. Let's talk about it. So, what's a Hispanic? Is that a race or an ethnicity? A culture? It seems like more it's a culture than a race. What's the difference between a race and a culture? Now, is like a race and a culture the same thing, plus you add kinship? Maybe. So, is it a tribe? So, it's like tribe. So,
easygoing person, if you can't be honest and keep moving. So, apparently, this person has individuals.
what are the beliefs of the tribe? Do they have a native belief system, or do they have a progressive new age belief system, or a newer?
Coming at her that are lying.
Are they Christians, but they weren't originally Christian? They were maybe like spiritualists.
Conversation starters. Why are you single?
Is Christianity different than spiritualism? These are all questions.
Hey, why are you single?
Answers. Do a voiceover.
Oh, so maybe she wants to hang out with individuals that are actually single, not individuals that are married or in a committed relationship and seeking to hang out, because then that would bring drama. Longest relationship over 10 years. So maybe this person is still attached or coming off of an attachment, which is probably why they don't want a serious relationship. She has kids and is undecided about whether she wants more kids. Undecided means if the right person, with the right person. Her zodiac sign is Cancer. She doesn't have pets. She's a tree hugger, has a car, and doesn't have a second language. Interest, spending time with my kids, being with her family, and cooking. So let's go ahead and message this easygoing person. What shall we message this easygoing person? We got like nice profile, cool profile. Feeling the tats. Got a nice chest piece right here and some on the thighs, but the chest piece is pretty dope. Now the chest piece would be doper if it was a lion, but it's a tiger, so I'm gonna just let her know that. Feeling the tap, but if it was a lion, it'd be better. Now some people might take offense to that, but it's the truth. If it was a lion, it'd be better. Nah, the truth. But it's dope. It is a dope tap. Feeling the tats. I like big cats too, specifically lions. Now you do know lions are much smaller than tigers, so I like lions for their lifestyle. They got that pride mentality. By pride, I mean like that family pride. They run in packs, and they
Pride.
have a certain order. Now I am a vegan, so that's um, always a challenge when you meet someone who likes to cook because they're usually not vegans, and they enjoy cooking. And then usually with someone that enjoys cooking who wants to cook for you because that's something that they enjoy doing. But then if they don't have any experience cooking for a vegan, then you can kind of get them in their emotions a bit because they feel like they can't express their love through food.
Or like they're not enough, so they may not feel worthy, or when they're not at their best, then they may get in their heads, and that might be one of the more prominent emotions that they end up experiencing, a form of sadness,
The way they're used to. So
not
let's see.
madness or badness.
What's your favorite food to cook? Cool profile, fit in the tats, nice looking tiger. I like big cats too, specifically lions. What's your favorite food to cook? Keep it simple, why not? Because she's open for friendship, right? It ain't about dating and nothing like that, so it don't gotta be all serious or nothing like that. Boom, sense. Um, let's see, is this person online? Oh, the person's online. So if they reply, then if they reply while we're on this session, then I'll let you know what they said. And we'll go from there. So yeah, I would spend uh, time, like you can't see, it's probably better that way. So I like to spend time scrolling through profiles, browsing profiles, just getting to know the different females that are online. I'm guessing you could probably have it set up where you see the females and the males. Um, I don't even know, but I prefer to see the females, even though I am on here for friendship. But I guess it's easier, or I'm used to, more comfortable, or yeah, especially on a dating site, I'm definitely more comfortable speaking to females on here.
But it wouldn't be a bad idea for networking if that's what I was interested in doing through here. And then networking is really seeking connections that are not intimate, with the intention of working together. Especially we have shared visions or shared ideas.
Just because that's the pattern that I've been doing. Um, okay, found another one. Let's see. Oh wow, she's fit, super fit,
Super fit,
super fit,
fit,
and dresses
she's super fit, eh?
um, fitting. Short hair, cool style. Has it look some swords in the background. Nice big carpet, got a globe back there. People speak through their pictures, like what you see in the background. You know, speaks to the person's personality. This person's 48 years old, but it looks amazing for 48. Just to be clear, just to be forward about it.
Not to say that if you're 40,
Blonde, athletic body, no average. Look, look, she ain't playing. She's like, listen, I'm athletic. I'm looking for an athletic body too.
either be,
48, 5'4", a nurse, has an associate's degree, single, wants to date.
and I could see beauty in everyone, nearly everyone. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen someone that wasn't so beautiful. They're beautiful somehow. You just got to look for it. Now, does that mean I want to be intimate? No. Make that clear. But I could still see beauty in everyone. Now, when it comes to intimacy, you would want to see beauty. I would want to believe so, because if you don't, that can like distract and then weaken the connection, which can then be felt, and then can put the other person in their head about feeling like they're not enough. Da 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 da.
But nothing serious. Seeking a man for hangout. Green eyes, blonde hair, female, athletic, non-religious. No relationship wanted, but guess it could happen. Not really seeking the drama or heartaches though. If you're fit and truly what I seek, message. I do not respond to likes, not looking for average. My page, my preference, thank you. Instantly.
Yeah, but she said not looking for average. Like, yo, don't even if average, no, no. Gifted, talented, yes. Average, no. Ordinary, no. Negative. Now, I believe you should be ordinary in public, gifted at home. So maybe I would have said, listen, I'm a gifted in the sheets and I'm ordinary in the streets, something like that. But average, she says negative. You don't even want to bring up that word average. She's like an achiever, a high achiever.
Chance, not afraid to dress nice. I'm not on here much, not actively dating much, so pop on once in a while. No, I do not need a friends with benefits. Long line for that. Okay. Yeah, so this person just appears to be seeking some companionship, someone who's maybe like-minded into fitness, someone cool to hang out with.
Now,
without that
realistically,
tension.
you know, if the right person comes along, then she might, you know,
Yeah,
entertain the idea.
yeah.
Um,
Don't front. Don't front.
it's pretty cool profile. Somewhat ambitious, doesn't have kids, doesn't want kids. Not a smoker, not a drinker, not into drugs.
And that may be a deal breaker for some men. That might be a deal breaker. Some men want their sons. Some men want their daughters. But that may be a deal breaker. And it doesn't have to be, because you could explore other options, but it can often be.
Aries doesn't have pets, is an adventurer, has a
Need
car,
my
doesn't have a
attention.
second.
Yes,
I
but
guess I'll just let you know that's 8:25.
yeah, I know. I started a little bit later, but it's almost over. I just wanted to finish it since I'm almost there, and
Okay.
it's a Thursday, so we're good on time.
All right.
Language, and
Just make
longest
sure you
relationship
keep getting
over
ready,
8 years.
and then you can
Let's
check the
see.
list. Find your shoes, your
Now,
hair.
you do know nurses be working them crazy schedules.
Crazy.
They have like
4
4 days
buys.
on, 3 days off. You never know.
Yeah, 4 buys. 12 plus.
Cool,
Up extra days.
cool. I'll move on to the next. Why don't you send her a message? Nah, because the other was Illmatic. That's the one hot album on a 10-year average.
Average. You said average. She don't want average. She wants talented, gifted, and I could prove it. Jump. Hey, how
I
high?
don't even tell you how many pictures she
High
had.
enough.
Maybe 6, if I remember correctly. I don't know. In the future, I might just actually log into my account and share my screen. Why not? That would be dope. I mean, I don't know. I'll think about that. I think that would be. I mean, it's real talk, right? We're really talking. So I think it'd be a cool thing to do. This person can talk about almost anything. Her interest is music, movies, comedy, camping, fishing, and boating. More
Odin.
about this person: Sagittarius, doesn't have pets, is a hopeless romantic, has a car, doesn't have a second language, and their longest relationship is over 10 years. No smoking, no drinking, no drugs. Very ambitious. Kids are over 18. Doesn't want any more kids. Do I blame you? No, I don't. It'd be tough to start all over after having raised however many kids you raise and they're all over 18, and then start all over. Pass on that. I want to live life to the fullest, to laugh until my side hurts. I want to be enough for someone just once in my life. My goal right now is to be the best I can be and hopefully find happiness along the way. Okay, so this person is seeking a relationship, seeking a man for long term. You better be with that kind of profile.
Better be.
That's something I could imagine many feel. I want to be enough for someone just once in my life. Sheesh.
All I
That'll
need
put you.
is
That'll
one
put.
time.
That'll make you think.
Yeah, she's
That'll make you
susceptible
think.
to smooth talk, though. Smooth
will
talk.
make
Though.
you
Well, we're
think.
going in there and say all the right things, and boom.
I want to be enough
All on the
for
floor.
someone just once in my life.
Just
Big
one.
statement. It's a big statement. I don't even want to like go into it. Like, this is got me thinking. Like, man,
Into it.
someone who identifies as someone who wants to love, not someone who's playing. Like, you got rainbows and hearts. You got friendship and love. So for someone that wants to love and be loved, to say
Find it.
for once in their life they just want to be enough, I get it. Like, I could feel that. I feel it. What's your sign? Sagittarius. I feel you, Sag. I feel you.
I'm saying we
Sheesh,
fire it
that's a
up.
rough one.
That I feel it.
Longest relationship over 10 years. So, man, I could already take a peek into your life. So you've been in a long-term relationship, and I guess you was never enough. And now you find yourself single at the age of 49, trying to start all over. Doing your best to live life to the fullest. Trying to be your best you. And now all you need is a partner in crime. Someone to share some time. Well, I wish you all the best.
All the best.
Wow, you even investing into the app. She's an upgraded member. What's an upgraded member? Let's see. So upgraded members pay anywhere from $7.48 a month to $21.39 a month for a 1-month plan. 12-month plans are $7.48 a month. So she's really trying to find somebody. Wish you all the best. And then we move on. We move on to the next, and to the next, and to the next, and to the next. But that's enough for today. I think we did like 3. Yeah, that's enough for today. Well, what's the moral of the story for today? Some people are looking for friendship, some people are looking for love, and some people are steady going after their purpose. Personally, I say chase your purpose.
Chase
When you
it.
find your purpose, you'll find your love.
Don't just chase it. Live in it. And that's the chase. To live in it is to chase. It's the pursuit.
One right there waiting for you. Now, if you a lover, if you a lovebird,
focus on love. Find your soulmate. Who's your soulmate? What are your non-negotiables? Put it on paper. Put it online. Focus all your energy on finding this individual. And what do I mean by finding this individual? Process of elimination. You know what I mean? You find all those individuals that can potentially be your mate, and then you eliminate them, just like that. And go ahead and date if you like. Now, I would suggest that you keep your intimate parts to yourself, and save that for your soulmate. Otherwise, if you share your intimate parts with the people that you dating, it's gonna definitely
Hold up. What's a soulmate?
delay the amount of time it's gonna take
Believe in soulmates?
for you to find that special someone that you
If you hearts, you believe in soulmates.
desire to be with.
If you rainbows, you might believe in soulmates, but you might not.
So it's like it's okay to date and not be intimate. Look
What's a soulmate? We're gonna have to talk about that.
at it like friendship. You just want to make a connection, because ideally the person that you want to be with will be your friend,
Friend, right?
or more than just a friend, but after they first a friend.
Right?
I mean, that's why we're talking about friendship, love, and purpose, because there's all of the things. For me, it's friendship, purpose, and love. For some people, it's love.
Hold up, you put friendship before purpose? Well, your purpose might make you say friendship before purpose, but purpose first. Purpose before friends, but let your purpose tell you friends before purpose. I'm with you. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
Love, friendship, and purpose, or love, purpose, friendship. You figure out you. I suggest that whatever it is you decide to do, consider going on these dating sites and seeing what's out there. Regardless, you could make new friends, meet cool people, and have some fun while you're living this life. And that doesn't mean that you got to be sharing your intimate parts with these individuals. However, you may meet the individual that you are actually seeking. As a lot of people have a hesitation or resistance to dating sites. It's not the ideal. I mean, I think it is an ideal place, really, just to be forward with you. Not everybody's online, so then that's a drawback from it, because not everyone that can potentially be a mate is online on a dating site. However, it is a good way to practice dating, because you don't actually have to go on a real date. You could have virtual dates, and by virtual date, I mean, you can go live, or they can go live, and you can visit their live, and then you can have conversation that way, or you can connect, text, Skype, whatever. Especially in this time where people are not meeting in real life places, it's a good time to be able to meet people online, and you'll be surprised. There's some good people. Just how there's good people out there, there's good people in here too.
Enter the nerve, enter the neo, into reality vibranium. Shout out, day one. This is the first time I mention it. I think.
Easter
egg.
Listen, my co-host, where you at?
Black hair, Easter egg. What?
Where you at? My co-host is currently traveling, so today's gonna be a no.
No, negative.
But yeah.
Negativo.
Tune in. The Black Hair Party presents the Real Talk Show, where we talk about friendship, love, and purpose. Friendship has everything to do with aura, love is more, and purpose is about saving time. I am JRX36, and this has been an All Ages Alliance production.
Again.
Welcome to the Taboo Free Talk Show, where we talk about anything and everything. I am your host, Tom Drew. Yeah, I'm just practicing.
Blocked. I know.
I'm just practicing.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Juju back there. Juju.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Today's day 6.
The
Real Talk Show. Tomorrow we'll pick up day 7.
7.
And it won't be just me. We'll break down, we'll unpack, reimagine, recreate a new reality.
Okay, Jaden. Let's see if JJ is available so he could tune me out. Can you tune me out, please? Cheers.
Tune out. The Black Hair Party has presented the Real Talk Show, where we talk about friendship, love, and purpose. That was your host, JRX36, and we will see you next morning or next time. Take care now. Goodbye. Deuces.